The first thing you want to do is take your thread from the spool of thread, and with two hands just put it around this first thread guide. And then you're going to drag it and go between the slits. And just a side note, when we thread the bobbin, we wrap the thread around that bobbin thread guide. You don't want the thread to go through that this time. That's just for the bobbin. So just bring your thread straight down like you see. And then you're going to go around and back up. And now you want to bring the thread to the right of the take-up lever. Then you're going to wrap it around to the left, and you're going to kind of pull it up and towards you, and the thread should come right through that take-up lever. It goes through a couple things in the back there, and then it should look just like it does here. And then you're going to bring the thread back down, and now it's time to start threading in the needle. The first thing you can do is bring down this needle threader. This is kind of a neat feature on this machine that it'll thread your needle for you. So bring that down and hold it. Then take your thread and put it around this silver hook. The arrow's pointing right to it. There's a little opening right in the back, and you just bring your thread right around it. You can kind of see my purple thread there. Then you want to wrap your thread under that white hook, just like the picture's showing. It's going to go from the left and then over to the right. And now you can see there's a little tiny silver hook, and you need to bring the thread right underneath that. So if you're in that general area, you should just hit the hook, but you can probably see it when you're looking at your machine. Then what you want to do is you can kind of loosely hang on to the thread, but then you're going to gently release your left hand from that needle threader, and you're going to lift it up slowly, and the thread should just go right through the needle like you see. And then you just want to finish pulling the thread through. It kind of made a loop for you, so just kind of pull it all the way through that needle. And there you go. It's through the needle. Alright, now we need to place the bobbin so that you can actually start sewing. So what you want to do is when it's sitting there, you want the bobbin to kind of form a P looking shape. That's kind of what I would call it. If you look back here, you see the bobbin and then the thread is coming from the left, so it looks like a P. And then you put it right in the machine, just like that. And then you're going to take your thread and you're going to bring it over to the left. So there's an arrow there showing you. Bring it over right between those slits. And now, once that's there, you're going to let that thread go and hang on to your needle thread again. In this case, it's my purple thread. Alright, now, when you're hanging onto the purple thread, you're going to turn the hand wheel towards you, and the needle is going to go all the way down, and if you keep turning it towards you, it's also going to go all the way back up. So one full rotation. And you'll notice when you do that, that the needle thread's actually going to come around and grab that green bobbin thread. You can kind of see it here. When it grabs it and your needle goes all the way back up, it's going to form a loop with your bobbin thread. What you want to do is now you can kind of let go of your needle thread. If the loop doesn't appear, just try pulling your thread a little bit. So let go of your needle thread, take that bobbin thread and pull it all the way out so it comes up from underneath where the bobbin was. So you can kind of see there, pulling it out, and then you just have it. This is showing you to put the threads under the presser foot. You need to, there's a little slit there, and you just kind of bring the threads underneath and bring them to the back. And now you can put the clear plate back over the bobbin case and you will be ready to sew.